Hi, this video contains some spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers for Big Bang Theory, do not watch this video. Because I will give a lot of spoilers in this video, so if you're not looking for no Big Bang spoilers, stop watching this video. So yeah, click off if you don't want spoilers, okay? So yeah, click off the video if you do not want spoilers. Okay, now, this show started going in 2007, and it went to 2019. The age rating is TV-PG. There's 22-minute long episodes, and my rating of the show is an 8.5 out of 10. It's really funny. I mean, that's kind of like the main thing people know about Big Bang. It's a funny show. But there's also really well-done serious moments as well. I feel like especially with like Sheldon and Amy, or just like Sheldon in general. Because I mean, he is like pretty much the main character, but at least I think. I'd say so. I'd say he's more the main character than Leonard. But Leonard's pretty important too. But Sheldon is so well done. Like, just one specific scene. So that when Sheldon and Amy have that breakup, right? Sheldon's starting to, he's not doing as good as ever, But then he goes out. I think he had like if I remember the ring, right? I think he was gonna go propose to Amy. He just laughed and he's like, "I'm gonna go do it and see." And then he sees Amy kissing a different guy, but she's on a date. That scene was so sad. I mean, later on they get together and it's so peak, but you know what I mean. When I was watching that. Yeah, I also like seeing all the characters grow and like the relationships grow and everything like that. Because at the start, Howard is, not the greatest guy. He's very gooner. There's that scene where Penny says he's going to be alone for the rest of his life and all that. And then he ends up with Bernadette. I mean, it doesn't work out because he cheated on her in World of Warcraft. But, well, she doesn't play World of Warcraft, but he had sex with some, guy with some lady in World of Warcraft, but it turned out it was a guy. Which, is unique. I don't know. But no, then they get back together and they have some kids, and he honestly gets a lot better. He's less annoying. I mean, he still says the occasional thing, but he actually gets more, I can tolerate him a lot more. And he says some funny stuff later on. He's a lot more enjoyable. Sometimes I enjoy him, actually. Maybe I enjoy him most of the time afterwards. He just gets a lot better after he gets burned dead and all that. Raj is pretty good. Raj is funny, especially once they started making him with a dog and all that. He so that dog of his. I was kind of hoping him and Emily would end up together. I know he got a bit freaked out from her, especially when she wanted to, bang in a cemetery. But here's the thing: it was kind of like Penny and Leonard. She was smart. She was not smart, but she was. Well, I mean, she wasn't dumb, but she was beautiful and an actress, and the opposite of what Leonard was, a short. Not the most handsome scientist, you know what I mean? I kind of like that. And Sheldon and Amy were more similar together. I mean, she had better control of her emotions and stuff. I mean, other than the Nobel Prize thing when she yelled at the people. But honestly, I respect that. I mean, I know it wasn't great that she did that, especially in front of a bunch of Nobel laureates. I think they were to be to help, push them along. But it worked out in the end, so it's all good. But Sheldon and Amy, they're both a bit interesting. There's that one scene where Amy tells to them, oh yeah, I told Sheldon I was going to the market, so I gotta take out your things, and she just bags a couple of their groceries and just leaves. And then Leonard says, what do you say exactly? You don't realize it, but she was with Sheldon, but she's pretty weird too. I mean, and honestly, he's not wrong. She's very unique, but that's kind of why I like him. Sheldon and Amy are pretty similar, but Leonard and Penny are different. Howard and Bernadette are. I mean, I don't know. Bernadette makes a lot more money than Howard. She does a lot more stuff, but she's very bossy and screaming and whatever else. Howard's a bit more laid back, but he's also he's bossy sometimes too. You know what I mean? And he makes jokes and teases kind of how Bernadette does, but not really to her. He kind of acts like how Bernadette acts to him, to others, in a way, kind of. But he's also more laid back, I'd say in general. But she also has her laid back moments, but she's usually more wild up. That scene with Sheldon where she says that she has to be angry and mean all the time because of her voice, and so it's for someone to take you seriously when you're really short and have a high pitched voice like she does. So I see she's definitely more mean than Howard, and he definitely is more chill. But I don't know, I kind of like that, the opposite kind of thing. He's more chill than she is, and she's more bossy. Kind of like his mom, I guess. Well, his mom's curfew and stuff. But like, not that I think she's really like his mom, but she does kind of sound the same when they scream. I think there's a couple jokes about that. Like even how it's like, does Bernie kind of sound like my mom when she's screaming? And all of them were like listening, and like I think they all thought so, and then they all like nope. Which I mean, I don't know, it's kind of funny because they're like they didn't want to say that out loud. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of felt like Emily and Raj are like the opposite thing, so it would kind of been cool if they ended up. But he's the only one that didn't really have someone at the end. Like even Stewart had Denise. But yeah, honestly, Big Bang Theory is a really good show. So if you're looking for a show to watch and you're like, what should I watch? I'm looking for something funny, live action, or even, I don't know, just looking for a show in general. And you're like, I'm looking for a show. What should I be watching? I would definitely recommend Big Bang Theory. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah.